Well, unfortunately, sometimes you got to terminate them tomatoes to get ready for the next one. You guys have seen that one in the greenhouse since, September, October of last year, and it's May, so it's definitely gone through a lifestyle. And we must have tipped that thing 5-6 times. So those last few tomatoes, they weren't as sweet as the thousands before it, so we got rid of it. But speaking of tomatoes, I'm doing a later video today because I literally spent 10 hours in this garden today. These tomato plants are looking perfect. No, I love perfect. These are still little. These are those Brandywines and Black Krim, which is down there. Brandywines up here. I'm not sure why they're such slow growers. I don't get it. I know I planted them about a month after I did our early girls and our Romas and all that, but man, they're still so short. But that's okay. Those are all pre-sold anyway for that restaurant down at the Kemah Boardwalk, so they can make their salsas with that. But as you can see, guys, these early girls, man, just loaded. Absolutely love it. Oh my, some of them, well, I knocked some off earlier when I was pruning, and I mean, they're the size of softballs, but sadly still green. We cleaned this up very beautifully. I bet you I cut 15 pounds of overgrowth off of these things. Well, I missed a weed on this one. Get out of there. You're not welcome in this garden. Well, that's my tomato update. One thing I'm really excited about is I already got my sweet corn popping out. Look at that. There's probably, I don't know, 50 or 60 of them already starting to set their ears, which I love. And then we're going to spin over here to my wife's beautiful garden. These, of course, are marigolds. I'll get a close-up. But I have to ask you guys, have you ever seen marigolds that large? I switched seed companies for this season, 2025. I actually started late 2024. So some of what was in the greenhouse was this new company. And I'm going to have a video all by it because they did give me permission to talk about them because I'm super impressed. But I bought a pound of their marigold seed. And I thought, marigolds usually get 6-8 inches. Man, these things are bushes. And they're so full of flowers and they're so aromatic. It's so insane. There's a bug hiding in there. Hope my wife don't see that. She's not a big fan of those bugs. And this is one thing I love. This sunflower. This stalk or this trunk. That's got to be 2.5, maybe 3 inches in diameter. This thing's at least 9 foot tall. Insane. But that's the kind of love my wife gives them, so that's why. Let's spin around. Spend a moment just looking at this. I haven't done anything over here today. Spent the whole day over there in the tomatoes and then the cucumber trellis, which I apologize, guys. I didn't really spend much time on that. But I have tens of thousands of onions, basil, dill, begging to be sold, cut, used, etc. Please, anyone around Houston, if you guys need some basil, we eat a lot of basil, but there's 40 plants, 32 plants here, and I have 2 more flats in the greenhouse right now that are about 2-3 inches high, and we got enough basil to start a shortage somewhere. And beautiful bell peppers, they're everywhere. Man, they're all over the place. Look at you guys. Beets are looking absolutely magical. This a big old weed, don't need to be down in there. Get out of there. And I had a real nice lady who's coming to get a bunch of those. And if I don't sell the rest here in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to turn my box over and going to can those beets up. Of course, we're going to have a heck of a salad for a few days. All right, girls, I heard you. Yep. Free fertilizer and omelets. Ain't that right, girls? That's right. Well, let's spin back around. These onions are always looking great. These here I'm going to start thinning out now. That way I can get some 10-15s out of the others. Carrots, we pulled a couple last night. They're so big. Look at this. These suckers are growing out of the ground. There's one right there. That thing, these are just monsters. I'm so excited. But I'm not going to pull those until we sell it. Of course, you guys saw last Tuesday. So it's 4 or 5 days ago, I terminated the cilantro. And I put more cantaloupe in. and they're already sticking their butts out. I love it. Everything looks beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it. One last beautiful thing to look at, folks, and I'll let you enjoy your Mother's Day weekend. Big old yellow squash. We picked probably 30 or 40 of those yesterday, Friday, in the evening. We've already sold all of those. I didn't really have a market today, but I had a request for some yellow squash, so absolutely. I'm not going to turn you down. Green beans are looking good. I'm going to fill in the blanks tomorrow after church and after our Mother's Day festivities. And here's one more cucumber trellis. I'm going to pause this and walk us over to the other big garden because I want to show you guys that. All right, I managed to get all the way over on this side. Look at these. Man, these cucumbers are just amazing. Had a little spot here where one didn't pop up, but that's actually okay. And what I love about it is we've already got some cucumbers hanging. Well, here's a bunch more of them, my gosh. They're little munchkins, but hey, nothing wrong with cucumbers. Get some salt and vinegar on those, some water. Oh, baby. And then we'll start canning a bunch that we don't sell. Green beans, my gorgeous wife came out earlier. Picked a few pounds of those. Okra, absolutely looking beautiful. In fact, you guys know on the other end, I have some okra growing against the fence where the lettuce grows in the winter. And then our first grow of cantaloupes, which I was peeking in here yesterday. And give me a moment here, folks. I know I found a couple of little munchkins of melons. Oh, there's one. There's one right there. Look at that. A couple weeks, that sure tastes good. Well, guys, I sure appreciate you hanging out. I love to garden. We've got some beautiful moves we're preparing to do at the end of 2025 to make it even bigger and better. And we are definitely flipping all of our energy, if you will, toward market gardening only. My hope is to get about 9 more restaurants. That's why I have an even dozen. Oh yeah, that will permanently buy, so that I'll never have to do a farmer's market. But of course, for you folks here in the community, in and around Texas City, I'll always be right here. But my hair is a mess. It's wearing that beautiful hat my wife got me. We'll always be able to provide you guys with food. It's what we love to do. As close to organic as possible, folks. Farm. Oh gosh, it's so beautiful back there. Not pharma.